This is the setting. War Memorial Stadium in Laramie, Wyoming. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cowboys offense will take the field first. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. They were all over him for the entire game last time out. 3 sacks and a couple of picks. On the ground, it's Harris. Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Quick completion on the out route.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
The Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quick release by the QB. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Hughes. On the run, fires downfield. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. The accuracy is perfect, the loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. The Owls offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He has become a key piece of this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I'll tell you what, to watching this matchup where they're kind of outmatched in most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Jackson. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And with that last grab coming up just short of the sticks, plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Delayed handoff, it's Jackson. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because the first down you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Converts on 4th down, still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
And he can make things happen, too. It's so important now. You see this all the time in college football. Running back by committee. This team has a lot of talent. They are a loaded backfield, and it's good to see this backup now getting some run in this game.
Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Owls. Put 6 on the board.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Down 7-0, and they'll have a chance to match the score on this drive. Running inside, it's Harris. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
They'll give it on the counter. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
Offensively, you want to run that counter, right, to try to take advantage of hyperactive defenses, but just poor execution. Not a good job of understanding where I need to go when I bounce that thing backside, and it bounced outside. You want to take that thing inside. So the offense needs to operate a little bit better and maybe not run as much counter because the defense got in there pretty quick.
Pressure coming. Buying some time. Quarterback gets the first down. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking downfield, it's Hughes. Throws to the wideout. Fires it incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Slides away. Fires on the move. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Cowboys will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Brown will throw it. Buying some time. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Nice job by the QB. Sit back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Fires and picked off. period, and Rice is on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. The running back has it. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Can't get him to the ground.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Richardson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The Cowboys go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Using the quick game. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Cowboys line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. Touchdown, Wyoming! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Who can be the most physical team? That's what I love about this offense. Back-to-back plays, make no bones about it. They trusted their offensive line. They're going to run the football, and the defense couldn't answer.
That's what I like the best about that play call, David, is just the patience, right? You're going to stick to the run. Yeah, you got stopped earlier, but you're trusting this offensive line to get the push necessary, and your running back to find a tiny crease to get into the end zone. So being physical down here at this area of the field, so important. Nice play call as well to stick with it.
The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this 3rd possession. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Brown wants to pass. Complete. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup.
And the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. The run inside. It's Jackson. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
To the air on 2nd down. Picked off, and he's got open room. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Great play by the defense, taking that back for a pick 6. And as a quarterback, if you're going to throw to your running back, you've got to be accurate with it. Remember, they are not receivers. And if you make it difficult and tricky, bad things happen. And it did right there.
And right down the middle. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Rice makes its way onto the field to get things going on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Bringing the heat. Punts it out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Under fire. It's caught downfield. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on 2nd down. Brown will throw it. Got his man in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Crosses the 35. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Cowboys will hustle to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Harris. Knocked down immediately. They tried to surprise him on 3rd and long with the run, and nothing doing.
Well, you got to wonder about the play call there. 3rd and long, hoping to catch the defense off guard, napping, but they weren't fooled. They made a play, got the tackle for a loss. Now you've got 4th in California.
Let's see what he can do with it. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Brown wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
They'll try to pick up this 3rd down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Rushes on him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Oh, they're after him. Avoids the pressure and gets away. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. They'll run the screen. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 6 team, the Texas Longhorns.
As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Hey guys, the Owls head coach told me at the half, his quarterback not typically one to turn it over like this. He has an opportunity right now taking the field on offense to start the third quarter. He said ball security has to be at the top of the mind. Slow down, take what the defense gives you, and make sure we're holding on to the football. Back to you.
All right, Holly. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. There's some room. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Brown will throw it. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play. Brown wants to pass. Under fire.
Touchdown, Owls! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
How about the bullet? He puts that thing on a rope. Trusts his receiver, knows the defender's there. He trusts his guy to make the catch, and that he does right on top of the defender. Great catch, great throw.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Running inside, it's Harris. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Pulls and throws out the RPO. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. The run inside. It's Harris. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
To the air, it's Hughes. Right on the money. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Makes the grab. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things. It makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella, he's always open.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to the well. Tripped up for the tackle.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, "Sit down, sir."
3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He splits the uprights. And they've regained the lead.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After 3 periods of play, and these 2 running backs have gone head-to-head. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Brown will throw it. He makes the grab. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
And I love the quarterback's accuracy here. Hit him in stride, man. Hit him where he can catch the...
They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. And after the pick, there is an injured player who's still on the field. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of 1st downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Unloads quickly. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Across the 25, he's got room. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Harris. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Using his legs, it's Harris. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! Still a 1-score game, and they've got a little breathing room. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on on the away team sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Final few minutes of this game. Two teams looking for their first win. One's going to get momentum. One will have to stop the season from spiraling. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Both of these teams off to slow starts this season, desperately needing a victory, and they've got the closing minutes to try to pull it out. Back to pass on second down. The short hands, it's Clark. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Final few minutes of this game. Two teams looking for their first win. One's going to get momentum. One will have to stop the season from spiraling. He was fighting his way toward those sticks. Stop him a couple of yards short.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on him, right? They've got the lead.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuffed, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the second half when things are getting tight.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've
got a little grass. They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. The Cowboys trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Wyoming! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Owls offense comes out and ready to go to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an out.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Makes a man miss. Just keeps moving.
And that's not a surprise to anybody, including the defense, that they turn and they give it to their running back, who they've been giving it to all game long. Up front, the offensive line, they deserve a ton of credit. Blocked and paved the way. This rushing attack has been lethal, and I'm not surprised that's how they end this football game.
And that's the kind of guy, too, David, you want at the end of the game, because he wants the ball into his hands to ice this thing. He's looking over the sidelines before that play call, and he's like, give it to me, let me finish this thing and win this game for us, and that's exactly what happened.
It has been